This episode of KrawlZone.tv is brought to you by TnT Customs. Leaving behind the red rocks of southern Utah, the KrawlZone team is on another adventure. This time we're heading northeast to the Black Hills of South Dakota to go wheeling with our friends from TnT Customs.
You have just entered
the KrawlZone.
Once we arrived in the Black Hills of South Dakota, we became privy to a little secret that TnT Customs had in store for the young Father Peter.
Right. So, everybody, this is Father Peter. He goes by FP if you're talking to him today.
All right, bring it out. Check it out. Oh.
Hey guys, we're here with Father Peter today. He just got a big surprise. Tell us about what you got back here.
So I am standing before my dream. I mean, it's amazing. Okay.
So you're right there, the crowd parts, you see the Jeep for the first time. What are your first thoughts?
As the crowd parted, I saw it and I was like, it's beautiful. It's like the pure form of Jeep. And in my heart, the thought is that there are good people in the world, really good people.
How you doing, Pete?
Good, thank you so much.
You're welcome, brother.
Oh, I can't believe it.
This makes it worth it to me to see a smile on your face.
Oh, I got a smile on my face and in my heart, I'll tell you.
All right, Bob, we have just seen the reveal of this magnificent Jeep to Father Peter.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about what inspired you to do this Jeep for him.
We want to give Pete a Jeep that he could go wheeling in and yet be safe driving to his parish, to his parishioners, whatever he needed to do on a daily basis. And then when he gets a chance on a weekend to go have some fun with the rest of us.
And just tell me a little bit about what you've got into this.
All right, we started from the bottom up. Obviously the Jeep won't work without suspension, so we have a dual triangulated 4-link suspension in it. We used a GenRight gas tank, moved the tank to the back of the Jeep, which would facilitate rearranging all of the suspension. As the JK owners know, JKs have a low-hanging midship mounted gas tank. It's hung on everything. That's gone. We've tucked everything up on the bottom. It's nice and smooth. There's nothing to get hung up on. The rear axle, we rearrange all the mounts on there to get the proper geometry. So now the lower control arm and shock mounts are all tucked up nice for in the rocks. We use our tried and true Y-link front radius arm suspension. There again, everything's tucked, real nice high clearance, nothing to get hung on. And then we kind of built from that platform. Now we have a capable Jeep, so we needed some armor. So sharpened the pencils and got the drawing boards out, and we came up with our new Guardian Armor Series. We have an integrated welded flare on a corner. It takes a 37-inch tire on a 3-inch lift. This Jeep only has 3 inches of lift on it. We developed these new Guardian sliders. Everything's tucked real tight, give you better clearance in the rocks. We did this new Guardian bumper on the rear. Has the best departure angle on the market. We remove about 3 inches of frame to tuck that bumper way up underneath the Jeep so you're not dragging the butt as you drop off. We've got our Guardian front bumper. There again, best approach angle on the market. We take 6 inches of the factory frame, cut it off, tuck that bumper in there. The winch goes up under the grill, so you got really bitchin' approach angle. We did a full cage in it, so when he's out wheeling, he's nice and safe. Kind of a total rebuild of the Jeep.
Well, thank you, Father Peter, for letting us share in your joy.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we'll get to share more as we're out on the trails today.
That's right, and you're going to see it here on KrawlZone.tv.
Welcome to Rocktoberfest. We are in the Black Hills of South Dakota. We're just south of Deadwood, South Dakota. This is our first annual event. It is a fundraiser for Blue Ribbon Coalition. It's all paid back to Blue Ribbon to keep our trails open. They do good things for us.
Stay tuned to see what happens in today's epic moment. All right, hey guys, welcome to another episode of KrawlZone.tv. Today we are in the Black Hills of South Dakota, hanging out with TnT Customs, and we are on, I don't remember the name of the trail. All right, hey guys, we're out here on the trail with Charlie and Caleb of the local Toyota Club. Now this is your stomping ground.
Yeah, this is our backyard.
Tell us about this trail. What trail are we on today?
This is Fruity Pebbles. And Caleb, you know a lot about this trail. Go ahead.
From what I understand, I think it's mostly the shape of the rocks and how they're flat and long and sharp on the edges. Kind of resembles the shape of the cereal. This whole area, they call it the Cerial Bowl. We got Fruity Pebbles, we got Capt Crunch, Rice Krispies, Cheerios. There's a lot of them. They kind of just played off of this one and continued naming all the trails with the cereal names. This trail here, Fruity Pebbles, it's a lot of tight ravines and sharp rocks. Gets pretty technical, and there's a lot of optional stuff that's much harder. It's about a 4+ for the main part of the trail.
Yeah, Caleb mentioned this is a 4+ trail. Of course, here in Dakotas, we've been rating trails for lots and lots of years. We actually run on a 0 to 5. 5+ being, well, stupid, you know. And the rest of a lot of the forests run on 1 through 10, like Moab or down in Colorado, places like that.
Hey guys, this trail is called the Fruity Pebbles Trail. Fruity Pebbles! Fruity Pebbles! Yabba dabba doo! Here's a little rock garden behind us. We're gonna see if these guys can make it.
on behalf of TnT Customs, all of our family at the shop, and all of our guests who helped make this possible, we're donating this check to Blue Ribbon Coalition so they can keep our trails open.
Well, we're at level 2 or section 2 of Hal John's Trail is where we're starting today, running a little bit larger tired group. So we're going to do some of the harder sections, and as you can see, there's plenty of rocks and boulders and things to get hung up on. So we're going to see a lot of very slow moving things and a lot of guys learning how to drive their rigs.
There is only one word to describe this trail, and that's rocks. This trail is solid rock crawling from beginning to end, and it doesn't get much better than that. Hal Johns was a member of the local 4x4 club that helped blaze this trail, and it was named after him soon after his death, as it was one of his favorite trails.
You are about to enter Crawl Zone. I got a chance to meet these TnT guys a couple of years ago. At first I met them and they were a little suspect to me. I wasn't sure who they were, but I'll tell you what, they have turned out to be some of the best men that I've gotten to meet on the trails. Yeah, wheeling, well, it was funny. Everything was so much easier that I had to do a lot bigger stuff to actually make it adventurous. And so there was a moment though where I literally got so far over on my side, but it was like, I'm not that far over. But everybody's eyes are all wide.
Look at that angle this Jeep can handle. Holy crap.
jeeping today was like entering into an elite class of wheeling. It was sure-footed. It was like butter. I mean, it was just awesome. It was so much fun.
Fix It, brought to you by Rigid Industries. Visit them at rigid.com.
Well, this is Kelly's Jeep. Kelly's standing over there. It's a big rig, TnT Customs built. That's Bob Liebenhagen working on it right here, trying to fix the PSC. It slipped along the tie rod, and they're trying to bolt it back down with the Allen wrench.
Long spots are really good to put an angle, but don't get to put a wrench on the Allen wrench. You know what I mean?
This has to take everything you got, otherwise it's just going to come loose again.
He had lost his ability to turn all the way to driver and to get around this obstacle. Got to be able to do that, otherwise it ain't happening.
Start it up.
As we wrapped up the Hal Johns Trail, some of the more adventurous decided to tackle one last obstacle. Well, that seemed pretty tame.
No, it is. It's the Yeti. It's not Tippy Capt.
I'll show you how tip it is. It doesn't matter.
Start turning the track right.
But with only a few minutes of tape left on the camera, we caught this epic moment.
I got it.
It's the Yeti.
Typical.
That, sir, is how you do it.
Okay, let me see the picture.
Yeah. All right, we'd like to thank Bob and Mary from TnT Customs for inviting us out
Thanks for coming.
to
It was great.
Rocktoberfest.
Thank you for coming.
Glad you could come. It was awesome.
And thank you for joining us for another episode of KrawlZone.tv. See you next time.